all the way, including winning the Royal Rumble, having gone through matches with Brock. Jey Uso and I had formed a partnership, and that was the first little tease that we might go to Roman again, and then Roman WrestleMania 40, and the next thing you know, that's when Rock showed back up, and that was a match a lot of fans had wanted to see. I thought I'd done the best I could. I was still going to wrestle Roman, but it wasn't going to be a WrestleMania, so I was going to do just a handoff amongst myself and, you know, Rock is revered. Who doesn't love The Rock?
Yeah.
And it was Birmingham, Alabama, and I went out and said, hey, I am coming for that title, but not at WrestleMania. One of the guys I took counsel with, this guy's, you know, we didn't really say he's going to be a WrestleMania moment, but we clearly framed it up. Rock's music hits, the place loses their minds. You know, Birmingham, Alabama's going bananas, and him and I had an embrace. He told me something super sweet in my ear. I'm sure he doesn't mind me sharing, even though we're not best buddies, but he said, we're going to make both our dads proud.
Aww.
And I smiled for a brief moment.
But then he stole the title from you.
Well, then I left, and for some reason, I'm not blaming anyone for production, they kept filming me. Like, guys, I'm not going to be like, go get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a face. So I got kind of like a resting bee face. Like, it's just everyone judged and picked apart like he's heartbroken, he's dejected, and I guess I was. Yeah. But also I didn't want them to know that, and I did this thing where gorilla position, which is the right before you go out, the backstage position. I didn't want anyone to see me like that, so this might have been, I skipped around it and went right to my bus. I had told Triple H and everybody, hey, I'm just gonna be private. I don't want to have a meltdown. I don't want to have a moment. That's it. They're going there. They're going there. When they filmed me on my bus after this documentary, because WWE films everything. At any point, a story could be taking place, you know? When they filmed me, I'm sitting there with a giant bottle of Wheatley vodka. And that's because Wheatley sponsors the bus, and we do a podcast with Wheatley. It's not because I was drinking this bottle just straight up, but the way it looks is like, all that was missing was like me eating pizza over the sink. It's just like, it was just
it's called a Cody Lot.
It was a sad ending.
Yes, and of course, as you heard, ladies and gentlemen, remember that there was a rumor going around on how Cody Rhodes looked at The Rock after giving up his WrestleMania main event spot for The Rock. The way he looked at The Rock, people were assuming that Cody Rhodes is so mad and he hates The Rock with passion. And after he left, he was also spotted drinking some beer. And guess what? People thought that it was part of him grieving over having lost this WrestleMania spot to The Rock. So in this video, of course, he tried to elaborate how things happened and also on how many people misunderstood his actions, assuming that they were all due to The Rock. So I just found it a little bit funny on how everything went by, but of course, that's what the video was all about. At least finally we got an answer from Cody Rhodes himself on how he was really feeling that night. And of course, that's all for today, and I'll see you next time.